Hi everyone, I hope everybody is doing well. Since this is my birthday week, I decided to pamper my close ones. In this video, I'm taking my sister on a food tour. I spent 22,000 rupees on food for me and my sister in just one day. And let me tell you, it was absolutely worth it. We joined an unforgettable food tour in London. There were 7 of us, out of which 5 were complete strangers, including a tour guide. Tutu, almost there.
Hello. Hi there.
We're off and you're chatting away.
We've got 5 stops altogether.
My name is Avantika. I'm from India. I'm here for my master's. I'm doing a master's in nursing in Coventry University.
Coventry?
Yeah.
Ah, nice. That's nice.
Abu, we are going to our first eating place. I think there are 5 stops today, so he'll be like telling us about the history of London.
We started off with a visit to a traditional barber shop where the iconic candy cane pole caught my attention. If you thought it was just for show, think again. In medieval times, barbers weren't just cutting hair, they were also performing surgeries, bloodletting, and even amputation. The blood and bandages were real, and they used them to advertise their surgical services.
So what would happen is to advertise where the barber surgeons were working, because the way that they basically treated it is very different to modern medicine today. You just bled people for a bit, and hopefully that would make them feel better. That was the idea. So if you wanted to advertise your status as a barber surgeon, you'd have a pole outside, wrap the bloody bandages around it, so that everyone would go, oh yeah, I'll definitely go in there, that sounds like a good time. So that is where these the red and white stripes on the barber pole come from.
And then the blue stripe over there.
The blue ones, that got added on later because it was meant to represent like the blue of veins.
Then we went to this charming little pub in the heart of the city that has roots all the way back to 1668. It was built by none other than Sir Christopher Wren, the brilliant man who redesigned London after the Great Fire. But here's the sweet part. He didn't just build cathedrals and churches. He made this very pub for the builders working on St. Paul's Cathedral, so they had a cozy place to eat and rest. I had a traditional meat pie served with mashed potatoes and gravy, pure comfort food. My sister tried something a bit more adventurous, the rabbit pie, paired with a cascale. Since I have Asian flush, I can't really drink alcohol, so I went for a fresh lime soda. My sister tried some fresh warm beer, which is not actually warm, it's just room temperature straight out of the basement.
Before you go, Angshin, rate the food out of 10. How was your rabbit pie?
My rabbit pie was like 7. I would rate it 7 out of.
I had meat pie and it was really good.
Was it?
Yeah, meat steak pie or something it was. It was really tasty.
What was the difference like?
We had a soft pastry.
Oh, the outer thing.
Yeah, it was a soft pastry.
After that, we headed our way to Sweetings Restaurant, but just gave a fist bump on the way to this little statue that was there, which is also very iconic. But anyway, the Sweetings Restaurant, which is also known as the secret seafood spot. It has been open since 1889 and it only serves lunch. Stepping inside feels like stepping into a time capsule. White marble counters, silver trays, and a hum of tradition. The best part? There's no menu. You let the wait staff surprise you with whatever the freshest catch of the day is. My sister and I were treated to a perfectly delicate crab sandwich and smoky salmon sandwich, and of course you can't forget the iconic fish chips. My sister tried the black velvet, a fancy cocktail made with stout and champagne, and I stuck to my lime soda again. It's said that some regulars have their own marble spot here, where they always sit generation after generation. So dreamy, right?
Rate the food out of 10. Kasto lagyo timलाई?
It was good.
Out of 10.
Food banda pani, the black whatever.
Velvet
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah. That was like so good.
I rated 5 out of 10.
Your lemonade?
I didn't like the fish.
Oh, the fish was good with the lemon.
How much do you rate it?
I would rate it like 6. Not that good, the pie was better than this.
The
So.
pie was far better. Anyway, see y'all.
See you. Ciao, ciao.
We visited the remains of a Roman amphitheater hidden beneath the Guildhall Art Gallery. Above ground, you see a regular gallery, underground an ancient arena where people once fought and performed for crowds 2000 years ago. The Roman amphitheater was built around AD 70 by the Romans for gladiatorial battles and wild animal fights, London's version of a sports stadium. It could hold 7,000 spectators who come to watch the intense action. Over time, it was abandoned and forgotten, buried under centuries of history. It wasn't until 1988 that it was accidentally rediscovered while digging for a new building. building, and the art gallery completely free to enter and full of beautiful artworks. It felt like a secret world under the city.
We've got London Bridge down here. It was a living bridge back in those days. People literally lived on it. Yeah, you can see this. Yeah, there were buildings, there was shops, there was even a chapel on there for a little while. Bits were always falling off it, obviously, which is where we get the song from.
What is this one? Wow!
So we're going to straight through.
Do you want a shot?
It was conspicuous consultant.
Way he sort of got money together at the start by predictably two guys.
Or miss. Look at this door, man. Okay, sorry sister, but the door looks too pretty.
We couldn't miss the counting house, a former Lloyd's bank turned pub, and let me tell you, it's like stepping into a whole other world. The old vault door still in place, and high ceilings are a clear reminder of its banking past. I mean, talk about dining in a financial institution. The interior still carries the old world charm, and there's even a safe still tucked away. As for food, I had a classic Scotch egg, and my sister went for some honey sausages.
So, how did you like the food? Please rate out of 10.
10 out of 10. The sausages
what
were
did you
like,
eat?
I had the sausages, I don't know what do we call it, but then like, it was good.
It was glazed with honey.
Oh, it was glazed with honey and it was like smoked as well, huh?
It was sweet. I don't like sweet. I had Scottish egg. Scotch egg. I had Scotch egg. It was good. It was good. Rate it out of 10.
It was 10 out of 10.
For me, it was 9.5 out of 10. Because I didn't get the lemonade this time.
I think this is my favorite, the George Vulture and Chop House. Stepping into the George and Vulture Chop House feels like entering a scene from a Charles Dickens novel, and he has literally mentioned this place in one of his novels. One of London's most historic pubs. Established in 1748, it has a strong literary connection as Charles Dickens himself frequented this very spot. The cozy atmosphere and velvet seating made it feel like we were sitting in an old novel. We were served a dreamy British cheese platter that tasted like a love letter. It came with sweet grapes, a dollop of beer chutney, and those crunchy, crumbly cheese biscuits that practically whispered, "Take another bite." Not to forget the hero of the show, the Stilton cheese. It is so iconic. It has protected designation of origin status, meaning it can only be made in certain English counties. It's basically royalty.
Charles Dickens, as you can see from that photo and that bust just there, has a very strong link with this building. He used to live here. He lived here for about 18 months in the rooms upstairs. And thank you very much.
So how much do you rate the food there?
I think the cheese was like so good, the cheese and the butter thing.
Exactly. It was
Even
very
it was
good.
just a cracker, no.
It
The
was-
cheese and
yeah.
the butter made it so good. It was like 10 out
10
of
on
10.
10. It slapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me as well, it was 10 on 10.
Even though I am lactose, I still eat it.
This girl is allergic to eggs.
For a sweet ending to our day, we made our way to Buns from Home, a bakery that specializes in cinnamon buns that melts in your mouth. These aren't just any buns. They're warm, gooey, and comes with a kind of rich, buttery flavor that makes you feel like you're at home.
Oh, look at that, man. I think we should stop talking and show them this.
Last but certainly not least, we explored Leadenhall Market, a stunning piece of London's history. With its ornate painting ceilings and iron arches, it feels more like something out of a fairy tale.
Angela, so nice.
We are going to a place where Harry Potter was shot. One location.
Pewter cauldron, and they bring if they desire.
This is where Harry Potter's Diagon Alley was filmed, so of course we had to snap some pictures. I'm definitely going to visit these places again, along with exploring new restaurants, new pubs for you guys. What's your favorite spot to visit when you're exploring a new city? Let me know in the comments section. Each and every place we visited, it had a very beautiful vibe. So I'm going to add a cinematic clip at the end of this video because we clipped so many videos. I could not stop myself from filming. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you all come back for another video. I love you all. Bye.